Welcome to Family Product Reviews. If you are new here, support us by subscribing. Today we will be reviewing the Veterinary Formula Clinical Care Antiparasitic and Antiseborrheic Medicated Shampoo for Dogs. Veterinary recommended, fast-acting shampoo for mange, parasitic infections, seborrhea, and fungal and bacterial skin infections in dogs, 16 ounces bottle. The Veterinary Formula Shampoo is coal tar in it, a proven winner for seborrhea, skin, and coat. She was so itchy, for months, she was losing all her hair, and bleeding, and scabs all over. All of the mange cleared up, and her coat looks amazing, and is really soft. He gets rashes, and bumps, his skin gets very oily greasy, and he scratches off patches of fur constantly. Be sure to follow the directions as close as possible, and be sure to soak your pet as close to the 1015 minutes they recommend. They gave antibiotics, or medicated wipes which cleared up his skin temporarily, but nothing has worked like this stuff. It is not the best smelling stuff you are going to smell, but if you are buying it for results, that shouldn't change your mind. Also, it's very important to check your dog's stool whenever it's having any kinds of issues. A lot of things need to be caught earlier on, and you need to get all the symptoms so that your vet knows what they're dealing with. It has a nice clean smell, lathers nicely, and leaves her coat nice and soft, not dried out. It was fine, not large flakes. She is a mantle, so a lot of black coat, and our male is a harlequin, which about 6040 ration of white to black, so very hard to tell if he had dandruff of any kind. They carry all sorts of stuff, and some of it can attack the skin like this, especially if the hair problem, or skin condition you are trying to resolve by even looking such a product up, isn't going away. And both of them had what looked like tiny dead fleas. Turns out they were lice, and alive. It seems to work best if you wait the full 10 minutes before rinsing it out. He isn't very big, and can't escape the whirlpool tub, so that part wasn't too bad. The itching persisted for 2 weeks, in which he wore a cone the entire time. Bad odor. He had these bad scabs, or ulcers, and his skin was always red. She stops chewing her feet, and scratching, and the little red bumps from allergies fade away. His coat is shinier than ever, and even though he is a 12-year-old lab, he acts like he is 4 again. The scent perfume is not the best, and slightly uncomfortable, but disappears after 24 hours. It does smell a little funky when you are washing them, but there is no residual smell afterwards. This dog shampoo has a lot in oatmeal. His ears, belly are buttery smooth for weeks after. A couple weeks later, this past week, his body was producing a very foul odor. It's been 2 days, and the odor is gone. His fur is soft, and not scratching like he was. His skin has been dry, flaky, and itchy to the point where he chewed and scratched bald spots on his body. For the first time in ages, he was no longer scratching and licking himself to the point where he'd wake up in the middle of the night. It's been 11 days with 2 baths, and his skin is no longer flaky. His fur is growing back in the bald spots, and he smells great. If your dog has been plagued by skin issues, this shampoo is definitely worth a try. This shampoo needs to sit for a while on your dog to do its best work, but mine doesn't seem to mind, and it feels good to get all those little skin pieces off for him. His back was shedding skin almost the size of corn flakes, in addition to red sores. The skin is calmer now, and not looking as inflamed. The leg sores have healed, and his skin flakes have reduced in number and size. Our Shiba Inu has had incredibly sensitive, itchy skin prone to fungal infections, mites, and hot spots. Our GSD has problems with skin yeast infections, and this shampoo is one of the few things that keeps it in check. The scent isn't overly medicinal, which is nice, and when dry our girl smells clean, not soapy, or like chemicals. A really great line of products that won't break the bank, but provides outstanding products to help you pets be as healthy as possible. The amount of fur she loses during bathing is now normal, and she seems much happier. You also need to vacuum the place every day, or every other day, to keep the pressure any eggs of fleas waiting to return to your dog. After one treatment, it has been 24 hours, and he has not licked his paws once, or tried to get at his hip. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to subscribe, and leave your comments below.